Shout out to Abba and Preach for covering this story. I hate liars. I hate manipulators. I hate people who get such a high rank that they just can spread all of their BS to the world and folks eat that shit out the palm of their hands. We got a good one. We got some shit to talk about. Miss Sadia Khan. Let's talk about it.
Push the goddamn button. Push the goddamn button.
Not everywhere, from my understanding.
Okay, so it's got my teen's number on there. And I just don't know how to make it go away. Is there a way that we can avoid talking about screenshots altogether?
I interviewed Sadia Khan.
Oh, snap.
That's right. If you guys don't know who she is, she's a self-proclaimed licensed psychologist who offers people counseling and relationship advice and therapy. She was recently outed, turning out to be a side chick to some rich dude in Dubai, which she vehemently denies. I had the chance to interview her, and what you need to know is that she's a pathological liar. I already knew this lady was a fraud from my deep research. Here are the fast facts. Fact number one, is she a psychologist? Absolutely not. She's not licensed anywhere, has not been. Fact number two, she lies about her education. I went to her LinkedIn, she's got things noted, she's mentioned them to me personally. But after I did some digging, I found out that this girl has a bunch of Photoshop degrees that she just carries around and posts places online. Fact number three, she claims that a lot of this stuff was doctored in regards to her being a side chick, the screenshots of the text messages.
So the screenshot's completely fake.
What are you going to do about it? I'll suck his dick if you have an attitude.
What I can tell you is that I happen to have access to some screenshots that are not public. And when I showed her, she looked a little distraught. So these screenshots are not everywhere, from my understanding. Can you see that?
Mm-hmm. I have no idea what's going on there. And who is that from?
And when I showed her, she looked a little distraught. She looked a little scared. And I said, you have nothing to be scared about. I appreciate your second skills. And these text messages are great.
You did not say that.
I sure did. Now, fact number four, despite claiming to be a psychologist, she does go and harass people and flames them in the most disgusting way. I've been buttering up to get her comfortable to do this interview. I've been told it's unfair what people are doing to you. I've blocked some of the people. They've come to me with false allegations, and I won't be able to talk to you about them. The first time I tried to do the interview, she bailed last second, but then I came back around. It's not fair how they're treating you. The way I set up this interview is first, I just get her to lay out her facts. I didn't accuse her of nothing. I didn't say anything. I'm like, a lot of people say some of these degrees are fake. Tell me. I know some of her facts are not true, but I wanted her to be able to say it so that if I confront them afterwards, I'd be like, well, this is what you just said 5 minutes ago. Can you explain this?
Thank you for taking the time to speak. I can't actually say anything because unfortunately in Dubai, they're so strict with everything. If you say anything, just I'm going to send you the PowerPoint so you can understand again.
PowerPoint?
And because it's like not properly. But so just if allegation by allegation, just so you.
So the voice message is what is like, is it fake? It's not you, it's AI generated. I don't know. So now we move on to the cheater infidelity allegation.
Before I even go any further in this, I need y'all to understand something. A lot of you worship and idolize people that you really don't know nothing about. You just go off of the fact that these people be having hundreds and thousands of subscribers and followers, and you automatically think because they got the numbers that automatically means that they are who they say they are because of this blue check or this blue mark. And I hate to burst your bubble, but that's not always the case. You can buy them numbers, you can buy the views, you can buy the subscribers, you can buy the bots. And even if you didn't do that, all you got to do is look a certain way and lie your fucking ass off and cater to the general public. People eat that shit up. And bada bing, we got a millionaire. We got somebody that can charge you $20, $100, $2,000, $1,200 for a fucking interview or for a fucking photo.
The one where she's a side piece.
Who else has a side chick on this level? Gives them no stress. Told you I'm such a side chick.
No way. No way.
What are you going to do about it? I'll suck it if you have an attitude, and I can do it today if I want to.
Go on.
And I can do it on your wedding day and your birthday.
Okay, well,
and the
we'll
days
see.
After.
Okay.
I've been in situations where he's been with you in a social setting. He'll call me after.
And then I asked her specifically about the voice message where she talks about sucking dick very aggressively.
Screenshots and everything. We've actually traced it from Dubai police. They were able to give us the names. I worked with a particular person in 2021. I was in a relationship, but he was really, really into me. He used to always call me, always be like this. He was in a relationship as well. He was like a bit obsessed with me or whatever. But he wasn't in one relationship. He was in like 5, 6 different girls. He's a player like in Dubai, successful, those kind of people. And one girl called me and she was just like, oh, by the way, are you talking to this person? And I was just like, what are you talking about? No, I do not talk to him. And who are you to call me and ask him? Like, talk the whole, no, I don't have a memory of this conversation. I only did it when I started digging.
Hitting your goals has nothing to do with discipline. The real culprit is...
Like, motherfuckers be out here lying for no reason, bro. Like, for no fucking reason at all. They will sit up here in your face confidently and convince you that things is one way and it's really not. You really got to be careful with this shit. Like, really, really be careful with this type of shit. Now, she's up here professing to be this guru who saves people's marriages, but she's full of shit. Hold on. Let me get the volume back.
This is honestly my nature. If I wanted to, I could suck his dick on your wedding day. If I wanted to, I could have your man. He's called me when he's in social situations saying, oh, you're so boring without you, blah, blah, this, that, and the other. So I was saying if I wanted to, I could do all of this.
But so just to be clear, in 2021, you didn't have a relationship with this person. You guys weren't.
Never had a relationship with this person.
Now, I had screenshots, but I needed to tie it to her. The screenshots I had a specific phone number on them. We didn't know who that phone number belonged to. The person who sent them in saying, oh, she was my fiance, she claims it belonged to Sadia, but we didn't have proof. So watch this next part.
Also, just to confirm, I was given like 2 different numbers. I have one here. I don't know which one might be yours or maybe like the assistant that says 9749. Is that wrong?
3719?
Yeah.
That is correct.
Do you see the way she said the last digits? Why is that important? That means she has the number in front of her. I didn't say the last numbers. She finished. How would you know that number?
How would you know?
That's a number you use often. She didn't just say one number. She said 3, 4 different last numbers.
Yeah.
That means she fucks with that number a lot. That's the fucking number that was sending all them texts claiming to be Sadia. So you wasn't a side chick? Huh? You just DMing this nigga pictures of yourself? But the con doesn't end.
But secondly, I was in a relationship. I was not with in his side chick.
I'm going to show y'all these nasty, raunchy screenshots that might turn you on, but also make you disgusted. The best kind of erection. I'm going to show y'all these screenshots.
Why?
Y'all can see how your favorite dating coach really be out here in these streets.
God damn.
Yo, have receipts. Have video, cover your tail. Women will lie to the fucking ends of the earth. They want to look like they're perfect and they're special and they're important and they're more than what they are. But in all honesty, these motherfuckers be out here doing some of the most trifling shit. I keep saying it. They don't want you to think that way of them because then it diminishes the mystique. You don't have the same level of respect. You're not going to buy into their shit because you're looking at it like she's a psychologist, she's a doctor, she's this and that. She smells good, she dresses nice, and she would never suck dick. She would never be a side person. Let me go ahead and give her $9,000, $8,000 of my money. Until you see something like this, and it's like all that shit you be saying, refute this.
But yeah, we can have sex on Saturday.
Shut up, man.
Have fun. See you soon, gorgeous. You owe me dick, by the way.
Coming to give it to you. Wait there.
I'm waiting. But let's aim for not going back, though.
You never left.
No, babe. You never left.
Nah, I'm getting you pregnant.
Might as well.
Not looking after it, though.
What could go wrong except everything?
So one of the ways she denied being in this relationship is like, she's like, oh, well, I got married in 2022. I have my marriage certificate. My husband, he was never fiancé, blah, blah, blah. And then she goes on to say, we froze our embryos in our sperm in 2022. No. I'm like, well, all this happened in 2021. So what does that have to do with this? And maybe the guy's not your husband. Maybe it was a guy before him. I don't know. Or maybe you cheat on your husband. I don't know.
It's just throwing shit.
She's throwing random shit.
She's you know, she's robbing thick. Blurred line.
Oh, that's good. 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. That was good. That's good. I want to give you.
So these screenshots are not everywhere, from my understanding. Can you see that?
Mm-hmm. I have no idea what's going on there. And who's that from?
This was like, I guess, a screenshot from a video. So whoever sent this, I guess she was taking screenshots of sorts or taking pictures while she was like scrolling through.
Right. Okay. So it's got my teen's number on there. Because that's the number that you get.
She says it's her team's number. So this number is not her. It's her team. The team that nobody knows exists. Nobody's ever seen them. It just sounds like it's her texting.
Okay. So it's got my teen's number on there.
Because that's the number that you get when you...
She was fucked, bro. Oh, all my lies are useless now.
Play that shit again.
I made sure too. I did this at the end because this is where the energy and the whole thing changed.
Shift.
Because she's telling people behind the scenes that she never texted this man, that these are all AI. But these pictures here prove that it's not AI.
It's not AI.
So this is like a Teams thing. So your team texts people from this number?
And they've got my group WhatsApp, and they put all my WhatsApp people that join my 3M and the people that join that. Because that number is available, like if you join the WhatsApp, anyone can have that number. That number is available.
What do you mean it's available? I don't know. What does that mean?
As soon as you join the free calls or you sign up to be in the 3M program, they put you into a WhatsApp group, and that WhatsApp group has that number.
So what? Anybody in that WhatsApp group can text someone else?
Anybody in that WhatsApp group can have that number.
What?
So if you text that, what?
Every person that joined the 3M program, the 8K program, every single person in that joined a WhatsApp groups, different WhatsApp groups for which tier you're on. And because it's managed by that, they will be able to, trace, they will be able to get that number. But then it just doesn't look good on me because it's still linked to my team. And,
She said depending on what team you're on.
Yes, because in her head, we're talking about the team, talking about what we're going to.
You know what I heard?
No,
I disagree. I think having researched how WhatsApp groups functions,
no,
I don't know that, and long feeling shrimp. Trying to fare better. Tomuche fala and fortuna down.
Oh, sipetao, tipetao. Sarate.
Sip it down. Missy Elliott in the building. This is her claim that everyone in the WhatsApp group gets access to this free number. And as a result, it's like,
no.
Okay, maybe that's true. What does WhatsApp have to do with iMessage?
You probably won't go through, or it probably will go through, but like my phone's right here. If you were to message that number now, it won't ring or anything, but it's still, who knows what will go on from there.
What?
So
what?
I know. Like this is her, this is like all from the same number. Now, her next claim, when she comes back 5 minutes later and she returns to this topic, is that I didn't even look like that in 2021.
Hi.
Yeah. I'm sure you didn't. I'm sure you were just pure, and we got you. Hold up. My apologies. Let me go backwards. Let me go backwards. There we are. Oh, hold on. Did it again. Ah, you keep playing with me. Shit. All right. Stop.
And Long feeling shrimp. Trying to fare better. Tamuche fala and Fortuna down.
Oh, tipetao. Sarate.
Sip it down. Missy Elliott in the building. This is her claim that everyone in the WhatsApp group gets access to this free number. And as a result, it's like, okay, maybe that's true. What does WhatsApp have to do with iMessage?
You probably won't go through, or it probably will go through, but like my phone's right here. If you were to message that number now, it won't ring or anything, but it's still, who knows what will go on from there.
What?
So
what?
I know. Like, this is her. This is like all from the same number. Now, her next claim, when she comes back 5 minutes later and she returns to this topic, is that I didn't even look like that in 2021.
So this is in I'm just going to get the dates up. I'm sorry, Ralph. I'm just have to get the dates. And that's May 22. So in 2021, these are terrible pictures, but, you get the idea that they're kind of different.
Those filter pictures? No, she did not.
So she's trying to claim it's not her.
She did
but I'm
not.
like, lady, we already have you using body waste filters. It looks like when you sent those pictures, you use filters, and you've admitted to using filters.
They're kind of different to
the images. I mean, listen, people, even with that, I'm sure some people will probably still look at this and go, but maybe they're filters, whatever it is.
Hold on. Okay. You didn't look like that. So your team, on your behalf, from your number, is sending pictures that are not you. Fire your team.
Apparently.
Your team is you.
Yeah.
So.
But do you have more?
No, that's pretty much the last one.
It's not. I have a lot more. I'm not sharing everything. So now she's like, well, do you have more of those pictures that I've never seen?
Do you mind sharing again? Like, just so I can see what it is and just see what, just because I'm guessing Goober's going to, do as much as he can. So I just need to, get ahead of it.
I've got more. See you soon.
Oh, yeah. So this is her, her setting up meetups with the guy. So this is not just her sending angry messages to piss the lady off for insulting her. This is her setting up dates. Yeah. And then this is where the Arab guy's like, I want to lick your vagine. She's like, stay awake. I'll be home soon. So she's a side chick, very excited to be so.
In 2019, I left the UK and went and became head of psychology in 2 schools in Dubai. So they don't allow you in educational institutions without an education. Now, the other route people go down and say she's not DHA licensed. She's not DHA. She hasn't got a DHA license. The only reason I don't have a DHA license is because when I first qualified, it expired. I didn't renew it because I was now online and I wasn't working in clinics. And in clinics, you need a DHA license.
I guess my question is, have you ever really had a DHA license in Dubai?
I started applying for it, but then my career took off.
That's not what she said. She said that it expired.
Her eligibility expired.
Oh, okay.
But that's okay because it's still not good for her because she emailed somebody in 2023.
This is my DHA license. I need an official apology from yourself and copy of your license.
So she used to claim that she had it, but she just said she never got one. She started applying, but she didn't get it.
Yo, Slim be lying like shit. She be lying like shit. You can't believe a fucking thing these people be saying. Shout out to Opera and Preach. You did some digging, my nigga. I ain't gonna hold you. That is some Angela Lansbury Matlock level shit. I understand why y'all in the position that y'all in. That is fire, bro. That is fire. You're pulling up every fucking receipt. She's trying her way to wiggle out of it, but you can't.
Yeah. So she's been out here. And again, there's going to be a running theme. You're going to see how her words conflict with her history. But let's keep watching. If you're a health practitioner and have a DHA license, if you don't, it's illegal and they can come after you. So she's definitely fraudulently claiming behind the scenes that she has a DHA license. But
so that means that right now
I checked the registry. She's not there at all.
For the CBT, Because I remember seeing that certification. Wow, that one was from where exactly? Was from the Center
of Excellence.
Okay, got it.
Shit.
With Monday.com's intuitive work management.
Just keep them coming. Just keep the lies coming, man. Just keep them coming, please.
University of London. Is there also a master's?
Yes. Well, I have a master's. I have a master's in education. And there's a University of London, qualify as a QTS, and that means that you can become a teacher. And you can feel free to check it or anything like that. Hopefully my name should come up.
Was your master's at UCL ever on your website, or is there any of it online? That's what I guess I'm asking.
Okay, I need to pause it. You're gonna notice when I ask her a question, she's very as a con artist, she's very good. I ask her about her master's. She says, yes, I have a master's, and I also have a QTS. QTS, I have a number, you can look that up, blah, blah, blah. So she's just firing. But I know you don't need a master's to get a QTS. QTS just means you're a qualified teacher. That's it. But here's the thing. If you're an educated person and you have a master's degree, which is your highest form of education for her specifically,
you're going to show your master's.
You're going to start with that.
Yes.
I don't ask a nigga who's a doctor for the education and they're like, here's my high school diploma. No, you show me your PhD. I don't need to see your bachelor's. She never produced it. I asked her an email 4 or 5 times. She sent me every certificate. I asked for the UCL. She ignored it. So it's on her LinkedIn. She claims she has a UCL degree, a master's. Nowhere. This is important. You can't become a psychologist unless you reach a certain level of education. And master's is not necessarily enough depending on where you do your master's. No, I already know she's not a psychologist because she doesn't meet the threshold to be able to even apply. Okay, that's 1. 2, remember she mentioned that QTS thing. Mm-hmm. You see this email where it says this is my DHA license? Mm-hmm. This is the number that she had in that email about the DHA. Mm-hmm. QTS number again. Mm-hmm. Qualified teacher status. What the fuck does that have to do with DHA?
No, it doesn't.
You see how she does the same thing? Yeah. When asked about something specific, she uses a number from a completely different certificate.
Yeah.
That's the running thing. She's a pathological liar in that she will just crisscross all of her lies to avoid talking about what you want to talk about.
Was your master's at UCL ever on your...
A lot of people do that. They ain't even got to have a degree. Fellas, pay attention to this shit. Pay close attention to it. If you ever get into a discussion or you're expressing some things that you're noticing going on around the house or in the relationship and her patterns are off or she starts to disassociate, they will do shit just like this to throw you off so that you will forget about what you were initially attacking so that they can dodge it for one more day until they can prolong the shit long enough to completely evade it. If you allow it, you have to continue to press the issue.
Your website, or is there any of it online? That's what I guess I'm asking.
I put them up, I think for a week or 2 because I was getting so many trolls, but then it just got worse because they were just like, you're faking it, it's not real. And even though it's notarized, I even added the notarization on there, but they just won't believe it. And even though I got my work experience to show that you need these things in order to be, hired for that particular position, they won't believe it.
But for whatever reason, I guess people pulled this up and then they were zoning in on this. And they were claiming this is fake. And I'm like, I don't think that's the case. But I guess when you had this up, I guess it kind of saved the picture and these people kept it.
And I can get everything for you. If you need anything notarized, I can put everything sent to you. I can also give you just the number that comes with it. And you can just double check the number. But they, like I said, they're super, super dedicated. They will look for everything and anything. Can you see if there's any more? Because I think it was a story post, but I can't remember. Was there more? Is there more?
No, I think the first thing they did is they just flagged us. And they're like, this is photoshopped. And it looked like it might have been. So that's why I think some people...
Okay, no problem. I can send all the details for that as well if you need. And is this one as well that they've...
No, I think it was... This one. This is the one.
Okay. Okay. No problem. I can send that as well. If they need anything, this is for the advanced CBT. Okay, advanced CBT.
Yeah, I guess the question was the British Psychological Society. I guess they didn't really have an association with the Center of Excellence.
I gotta pause. I asked her if they were ever on her website. I know they were on her website. I want to see if she was on it. She took them off a long time ago. What she didn't know is that there's something called the Wayback Machine. Everything on the internet lives forever. So I went through her website archives and I saw what it looked like a couple of years ago. And I found what she had. Look at this shit, bro. This was on her website as proof that she's educated. So this is her Bachelor of Science. Here it is. This fake fucking Photoshop degree of a master's was on her website, my nigga. It has no date. When do you ever see a degree with no date of issue?
No date.
Do you see the name? That is a clearly Photoshopped on top of this degree.
On top of this, that is. But basically what happened was she probably took the pictures of that somewhere. And because she took it, it's kind of pixelated.
Yes.
And then she added her name on, which is a clear name.
Okay, you see Master of Science, Psychology of Education?
Yeah, that never happened.
Not only did it never happen, but I got something good for you.
Oh my God.
You said she took it.
Yo, this shit is crazy, bro. This shit is fucking crazy.
I ain't fucking with this shit no more. Where's my fucking coat?
From somewhere. She took it from here, nigga. This is it right there. It's the same doctor. It's the same everything. That's it. She stole this person's degree.
She stole Lulu's degree. Oh my God.
Anyone who has a degree will tell you they would never issue you that without a date.
No, not without a date. That's crazy.
Again, remember, this was on her website as proof that she has that education. She sent me every degree, never sent me her master's. The reason why is she knows it looks bad if she tries to fake that shit too. Now,
Psychiatrist.com.
It was on her website. Now we go to the next one. The devil's in the details. It all matters to the con. Okay, Center of Excellence is the one that she always brings up and she shows everyone the degrees or whatever.
So what
it's an online school sham. Not serious. You would never become a psychologist from going to this school for 1,000 years. It's one of those places where you go online, you say a bunch of things, and then they give you a piece of paper. That's it. And there's a lot of fake schools that exist online like that, where you can just pay some money and you get a certificate, but it doesn't actually apply for any real world jobs. Ooh, so this one she thought she got rid of. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Do you see this Photoshop?
Again, it's the same thing. It's not the same fonts.
So the British Psychology Society is actually real.
Oh.
It is accredited. It's a serious thing. If you have something that goes through them, that means that you're legit.
The certificate is likely real, as in from COE, but it's not a legitimate credential for psychology practice. The BPS logo is extremely misleading.
What she did was to give herself a more legit feel. She just fucking photoshopped these two together.
Gotcha.
Okay. So that's what she did to give. You can look it up. Center of Excellence and British, nothing to do with each other.
Nothing to do with each
other. Okay. Now listen to her explanation again, because I asked her about this.
Yeah, I guess the question was like the British Psychological Society. I guess they didn't really have an association with the Center of Excellence. And so they questioned how these things were like merged together.
When you are BPS accredited, what that simply means is that organization has put it through BPS and they've approved of it. I can send any details for that if that needs it.
She's saying the Center of Excellence put it, but they can't. The Center of Excellence is a place where they have stuff like herbology and like spirituality.
The logo placement at the top is misleading. The British Psychological Society is shown. The BPS does not recognize COE courses as valid qualifications for psychology practice.
They don't. I contacted them. They said, we have nothing to do with the Center of Excellence. We've never had.
Yo, she straight up fucking capped this whole fucking time, my nigga. Yo, y'all niggas, man, y'all be spending hundreds and thousands of dollars. If I'm you, I'm pissed. I'm mad as fuck. I want my money back, my nigga. I want all my bread back. Fuck that. Who do I need to call? Who do I need to call? I want my coins. Give me my fucking money. Yeah, we not about to play around like that. She photoshopped shit. She copied and doctored shit. She copied and pasted shit. She got text messages. She got screenshots of videos. She blaming motherfuckers for sending shit from her number to. Y'all niggas really sat there and spent thousands and thousands. This is why I don't respect or have any type of love for most of you fucking fake ass gurus and life coaches and shit. Y'all be full of shit. And the only reason you get away with it is because you don't be having niggas like Auburn and Preach on your ass really digging into your background to uncover the shit that y'all really be doing.
Me personally, I feel like as a Muslim woman who's got brown skin, the moment you come up in their world, just like Jay Shetty, the moment we come up and you're not looking like them, they automatically assume that you're not real. You'll see white content creators, white coaches, the Matthew Husseys or the other kind of coaches in the world. Nobody asks, checks, cares what their background is. They just assume that they're perfect. But when you're of color, or particularly in my position, I felt like a woman, and as long as if you're not super old or you're not white, you simply can't be qualified.
I definitely hear what you're saying earlier in regards to maybe other content creators, maybe those of a different complexion, not receiving the same kind of scrutiny. But from my knowledge, I think you're probably one of the only content creators in this space who I think is like considered a psychologist, at least at this degree and this level. And so I think because you have this added title, I think there's a little bit of extra added scrutiny because the title does carry some weight, right? Like a lot of these people are uneducated or don't have any kind of background that's officialized.
Yeah, like is Matthew Hussey a doctor? Is he a psychologist? Does he lean on that as a power of authority? No.
Oh, he's Matthew Hussey.
That's it. If you're a doctor and you're operating in the public space, it's perfectly acceptable for people to ask for your credits. That's a normal thing.
Certain things or you're a coach is just your opinion and your vision of things. When you say you're a psychologist, it's medical now.
Yeah.
Things that really happened that were viewed and reviewed and reflected. It's not just your opinion. It's not just, I've noticed that this and that, or I cracked the code. It's not like it's not a roll of the dice. You're a doctor. There's an expertise attached to it.
She did this victim thing a lot. She's like, I can't let these videos come out. I have a husband. I'm having kids. Do you want to see my embryos? My father. That's a quote.
Just so you do, from 2022, we have our own embryos together.
That's a quote, nigga. That's a quote. She mentioned the fact that she had a dad and two brothers, and if they find out, because she's Pakistani, they're going to kill her.
So it's just like, it's because of my father. If it wasn't for my father and he was Pakistani, strict, all of this, if anything gets back to him or my brothers, it's a
big problem.
There's nowhere I can't live.
She did a lot of this, like trying to garner sympathy, but your boy, I don't care.
Especially if you're scamming people, man.
That's it.
So I know you got your BCS from University of London. Is there also a master's?
Yes. Well, I have a master's. I have a master's in education, and it's what happens with your master in education. You qualify as a QTS, and that means that you can become a teacher.
I keep asking about her master's, and she keeps mentioning this QTS shit, and I'm like, show me your degree.
Master's degrees are just like vegan people. You don't need to ask; they'll tell you they have.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean? That's the first thing that they're gonna leave.
Yo, you got your master's? Where your master's at? Oh, is that what it is? Yo, let me see. Okay. Hold up. Ask me for my master's.
Do you have your master's?
So I have my QTS right here. The number is right there. Any other questions?
Yes, do you have your master's?
Absolutely. If you just look right here at my QTS.
Cool. What about your master's?
Okay. Say
Yeah, I'm just gonna stop it right there. Look, man. You did that shit to yourself. That's all you. That's all you. You can blame and try to gaslight your way out of this shit. It ain't gonna work. Not from where I'm sitting. Everything I needed to see, I saw. Yeah. It was bad. That was extremely bad. Y'all better be careful out here who you listening to. Everything ain't what it seems. And just because somebody is attractive, that does not necessarily mean that they are quality. You know what I mean? Folks, she led her straight alone off of her fake degrees and just her aesthetic appeal. Y'all let me know in the comment section how you feel about this. How are you going to move forward in the future dealing with certain people on the internet?